Hello guys, welcome back to Retro Smash TV. My name is Chris, thank you so much for joining me today. So the weekend of game hunting started off really well. If you saw my previous video, you would have seen that I did a little mini car boot hunt on the Saturday and I come away with some really cool stuff. There was a trip to CEX. I walked away with an £84 voucher. The vouchers are really stacking up. We're at £230 at the moment in CEX vouchers. But I've got a couple of bits I didn't show on camera. So this is the switch grip that I picked up for just 40p. Now I don't know if CEX take this. If they don't, then I'll just keep this. I've got a Nintendo Switch. I do already have two of these. But this is currently up on my Vinted page, so let's see if we can get some money towards the London gaming market, because that's what the aim of this weekend's game hunt is, to buy some bits that we can flip on, that we can have some money to take to the London gaming market, because I've heard that this place is overpriced. So a couple of other bits, the guides. These are so cool. Really good condition as well. So we've got Batman Arkham Asylum. I thought that was quite cool. We've got two Fable guides. So these are actually going off to Luke, who kindly gifted me the PlayStation 3. Luke reached out to me. I'm going to be sending these to him as a token of my appreciation for his kind generosity. I'm sending these over to him. So Luke, ping your address over to me, mate. We'll get these sent out in the post this week for you. But this is the one I was so pleased to get, and it is GTA 5. You guys know I love Grand Theft Auto. It is my favourite gaming series of all time. I just love everything about it, from the graphics, the music, the storyline, the Notorious, everything around it. I just love GTA. So yeah, so guys, we're going to go car boot sale hunting right now. I will see you when we get back. Let's go. We are now back from the car boot sale, and we went to two of our local car boot sales. This week I was solo, but I did manage to meet and have some conversations with some of you guys, subscribers. So guys, if you ever see me out and about, I'm really approachable. Just come up to me and just say hello, mate, or whatever. So yeah, big yourselves up to everybody who come up to me at the car boot sale. It's really appreciated. It's a bit weird for me to be out, and because I'm in my own little world and I'm doing my bits, and people come up to me and I'm like, I don't really know how to react. Big shout out to Gary as well, who I met in CEX. Thank you very much for your kind words. It's always appreciated. So thank you so much to that. So yeah, like I said, we went to 2 car boot sales. The first one, I had not a great success there. So I got there and I paid the early entrance fee. So early before they've opened to the public. And I got in there and literally I went round, all the games were gone basically. So I was like, that was really disheartening to know that you've already lost before you've even started. That was a little bit disheartening, but it's the same every week. So I just carried on going, and I think once I had that in my mind and I was just having a look around, I managed to find some other bits. So a couple of bits I picked up was some ring lights. So currently using them right now, so some ring lights that I managed to pick up, they were really cheap, like £1 for 2, so that's going to improve the lighting on this channel. I come across this really cool piece as well. It's a Call of Duty light. This was just 50p. I've got no use for this, so I'll pop this up on my Vinted for a couple of quid and see what happens. It does need a bit of a clean, but I assume that once it's plugged in, it lights up and it looks cool. So that is Call of Duty. Picked up another PlayStation light. Again, this was off the same seller that I managed to pick up one of the ring lights from. It's a PlayStation light. Again, I've not got the lead for this, but I've got leads here. So once that's in, it's plugged in. I love this grey, the original kind of like the OG PlayStation look. So that'll go with my OG PlayStation one day. Now, a series that I really want to get into, and I saw this and I was like, yes, I need to pick that up. It was 50p, and it is Borderlands mask. So this was just 50p. I've just got it as a little display piece so I can display it. Well, whatever. But yeah, it's just a little display piece, but for 50p I couldn't leave that behind. Moving on, what else did we pick up at that car boot sale? Now, on my way back round, I was like, I haven't really picked up anything. And then I saw a guy who was selling a Nintendo Wii controllers. I've overpaid for these, but the reason why is because it was the last thing I was doing there, and I thought I've got to leave with something gaming related that I can try and flip on. So I managed to pick up these for £4 each. Each of these have got £10 trading on that, £10 trading on that, and there's 7 on the value ones. So all in all, I paid 12 quid. There's £27 return on that. But again, I'm going to clean these up, put them on Vinted, see if we can get rid of them that way. Because I'm not going to CEX until the weekend. So Saturday is when I'll go to CEX and I'll take all of the stuff that hasn't sold into CEX. Because I bought that, he even chucked in this Nintendo pencil case in a tin. Yeah, I've got no use for this. I'll use this as like an upcoming giveaway. I'll put some stuff together and I'll do a big giveaway maybe when we get to like 2,000 subscribers. So I'll put that in a goodie bag. So was that everything from that car boot sale? Yes, it was. We then got in the car. I edited the video that I put out on Sunday. Edited that in the field, put that out, and then we moved on to the next car boot sale, and that is where I saw becoming quite a good mate actually. Big shout out Richard, aka Crow Monkey. Talk to him a lot, always see him at the car boot sales. Really top guy. Yeah, so he messaged me and he said, I've picked this up, would you be interested? And I bought this off of him, and it was Grand Theft Auto Vice City Stories. He knows I'm a massive Grand Theft Auto fan. I'm going for the collection. I picked up Liberty City Stories on the PSP the week before, so he reached out to me. I've bought this off him. He's done me a favour, I've done him a favour. it's all good. So I'm really pleased with that. So again, Richard, cheers, mate. Thank you so much. Really appreciate you. With this car boot sale, I was literally right near the front of the queue. I was in within a minute of it opening. Went straight to the very top. First stall, I saw a Nintendo Wii game. It was Monster Hunter. I said, "Excuse me, love. Have you got any more games?" And she said, "Oh no, I've already sold them." I was like, "What do you mean you've already sold them? We've just opened." She went, "Yeah, I sold them half an hour ago." So half an hour before the thing had opened, someone had already been round and bought up all the games. And I was just like, if I wasn't disheartened from the first car boot sale, that was it. And I just thought, okay, right, well, I ain't going to find any games here if people are already doing that. So, yeah, again, I know this happens every car boot sale, but when you're like just straight in, you've paid early entry and that's already happened to you, yeah, a bit annoying. Did have a touch. I got 2 case-only games, and the sellers just said, "Oh, you can have them because they ain't got the games in." The first one, it does need a bit of a clean-up, and it's God of War on the PSP. It is the Platinum, so maybe one day I'll come across that loose, and then we can piece that together. This, I was gutted when it weren't in there, but it's Need for Speed, the Black Edition. I love the case on this. Again, there's no game in here, but I'll have to try and find this as a loose disc only. Then, so they're literally like, I don't know, third or fourth stall along, I come across a stall and there was this sat on the table, and I was like, "Hello mate, how much is the games?" And he was like, £1. So I was like, alright, cool. So it's not actually in it, but when I opened it up, Mario Kart Wii was in there. So I was like, oh, the game ain't in there. He went, oh. I said, I'll still buy it for £1. You never know. I might come across the game and be able to put it together. And he was like, yeah, cool. 4 stalls along, somebody was selling a Nintendo Wii, and I said, how much is the Nintendo Wii? And he said a price I can't remember, but I wasn't interested. And I said, have you got any games? He's selling any games on their own? He said, well, I've got this, but I haven't got the case. It was Wii Sports. So I was like, I'll have that. So I paid 50p for that. So all in all, I paid £1.50 for Wii Sports. This trades in for £5. That's going straight to CEX. That is the Car Boot Hunter 101. Always look out for these. These are easy sells. So we've got that. As I was going around, there was another stall. He was a collector, seller, and I was with Rich and talking to Rich, and I managed to pick up Need for Speed Most Wanted 5.0 on the PSP, which I'm going to keep. That's going into the collection. I love my GTAs and I love Need for Speed. Also picked up another Grand Theft Auto game, GTA 3. I needed this for the collection, and it is complete with the manual and it's complete with the posters. Now, when I get all these Grand Theft Auto games, I'm going to get all the posters out, and I'm going to try and do a huge photo of them all because they're sick and I love them. I wished I could frame them all around my house, but my missus would never allow that. So again, I told you that there wasn't much in terms of gaming stuff because it had all been pillaged already. I picked this up for the collection, Resident Evil 5. It was just 50p. It was there, so I thought, why not? It's got the manual, so that is going into the collection. So that's another subset I'm going to be looking at getting, is all the Resident Evil games. So that's for future videos. And the last piece of gaming that I picked up was this PlayStation 1 analog controller. This is just for my collection. There's something about this grey that I just love. I wished they would do a special edition PS3, which was the grey, or a PS4 that was this grey. But this is the analog. Again, I've got no idea if it worked. It was just £2. So yeah, so I got that for £2 and off the same seller. This is where the bulk majority of all the CEX and the value is, and it's in box sets and DVDs. So on the Saturday boot sale, I picked up Mary Kate and Ashley box set, trading for £7. Always be on the lookout for box sets. Don't sleep on them. So I picked up this box set of Bottom, This is the complete series, and this trades in for, I wrote it down, I'm looking down, it's £4. So again, I paid £2 for the controller and for this DVD. So that's basically paid for that controller and more. This was just £1. £1, and it's the only Fools and Horses Series 1-7. This trades in for a fiver. This is £5, so from £1 to £5, I will take that all day long. Another DVD, you will see that the price on this was just £1. It is the Transformers 5 movie collection. This trades in for £4, but the reason why I bought that and didn't haggle on the price was because there was this as well, and it's Yu-Gi-Oh! Complete second season, and this was just 50p, and this one trades in for a fiver. So all in all, for a £1.50, I get £9 back. And then the final pickups was off a stall. I've not had this for a long time. I'm half tempted to keep it because of the condition of it, and it is the Lord of the Rings, the extended trilogy. There is so many DVDs in here. Now, I paid £1 for this. This trades in for 7, CEX sold it for 15, so we might try and flip this on, or I might just keep it in the collection. And I've also picked up the Hangover trilogy on DVD. So I don't think CEX take this. It's saying it's out of stock. They sell it for 12 quid, so that is that. So guys, that has been the pickups. That has been this weekend. So again, I've had a good one. I've had a great time. Amazing time meeting people. It's been great. So guys, if you've enjoyed this, hit that thumbs up. Hit the subscribe button if you haven't already. And I will see you in another game hunting video where we're going to take all of this stuff to CEX. We're going to trade it in, and hopefully we're going to get some voucher. So guys, until the next one, I've been Chris. This is Retro Smash TV. Have a great week.